Hello, welcome to Robotic Process Automation. Welcome to the course on RPA, that is Robotic Process Automation. Here I am with you. Today we are going to see what is Robotic Process Automation, where we are going to use this RPA technology, what is the market needs for this technology, and where all can we implement this technology. So why waiting? Let's get in. Okay, basically, what is RPA? RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. We all know that, right? Uh, Going by the definition, RPA is a technology that allows computer software to mimic actions typically performed by humans interacting with digital systems and to execute business process. So what the definitions itself says is the robot which we are going to train in this robotic process automation is going to mimic all the human activities that we do in order to perform an action or to run a process in the computer system. All right. Say for example, if I'm going to open MS Paint on my Windows operating system, what I need to do is I need to click on Start button. Then I need to go to accessories. Then I need to click on the Paint. Right. So only then the Paint application opens. All right. So what if I try the robotic process automated bot to open the MS Paint software? What it does is it just goes to the navigation pane. It will click on the start button, then it will click on accessories, and then it will search for paint and then click on paint. Then the paint application will be made open for us. So what it does is it will just mimic the clicks and actions which we made on our computer system. So it just keeps a track of what all we did. It gets trained by itself. We are going to enable it to mimic our actions. Getting it? Okay. And then the other thing is you can see what all actions the robotic process automated bot does. All those actions will be made on the screen, on the computer screen. You can follow the actions that the RPA bot is performing. All right. Moving ahead, what are the areas in which we use robotic process automation? Okay, let's have a look at it. As you can see in the picture, there are a few sectors where RPA is majorly used. For example, customer service, accounting, finances, healthcare, human resources, and supply chain management. In the customer service, we can use RPA for data extraction and other data processing. When coming to accounting, we can use RPA for processing invoices. When coming to healthcare, we can use RPA for extracting data related to patients, their diseases, and their prescription, their age, and few other medical parameters. All right. Next, coming down to medical resources, human resources. Here, RPA can be used to extract data from the application's forms, and then sort the data by their name, by their age, by their highest degree obtained, by their qualification, by the company they work for, and a few other things. And when it comes to supply chain management, we can use RPA for maintaining logistics data and data related to inventory, data related to sales, and then data related to transit, and a few more things. Okay, these are to the left. Here are a few sectors where we can see RPA being deployed in the day-to-day processes, like retail industry, banking industry, insurance, and healthcare, as we discussed earlier, sales, inventory management, data entry, and data extractions. Okay, these are a few sectors where RPA is being used, and there are a lot many more sectors and industries and domains where RPA is actually being used, and there are a few more domains which are yet to be included. Right? Getting it? Okay, moving ahead, what is the market size for this particular technology? Okay, you can see the graph over here. The graph clearly depicts how the need for RP is going to be increased over years. In 2016, it was 0.12 billion US dollars. And in 2022, you can see what is the curve, and you can also see, like, what is the share of software, and then what is the share of services, when it comes to RPA market size. And we can clearly predict the surge in the need for RPA technology by looking at this graph. Okay, and this data is obtained from a website called grandviewresearch.com. Okay, now let's have a look at RPA being deployed at different sectors. Okay, this graph clearly shows how RPA is being used across different sectors like pharma, healthcare, retail, information technology, communication and media and education, manufacturing, logistics and energy utilities, and few others. All right. Okay. There will be a question that can we use RPA directly without any underlying tool or underlying framework or architecture? No, we cannot use that. In fact, we cannot use any of the softwares without a proper tool. All right. So we have a few prominent players in the market, like UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, Nice, Pegasystems, and then a few others in the list. Okay, so here we see Automation Anywhere, UiPath, and Blue Prism being highlighted because they are the prominent place in the market, while there are other players also, which are not to that extent in the market. So these three names are very well heard in the RPA sector. Okay. Okay, so what is the criteria for deploying RPA? So can I use RPA for robotic process automation technology and its RPA tools on any kind of data? Yes, well, you can use RPA on any kind of data, but that data being fed into the RPA system should follow certain rules. That is, the data should be rule based. It should follow certain criteria, like it should be rule based, repetitive, standard input based, and stable. Okay. So what is this, rule based and repetitive, standard input and stable? Okay. These are going to be taught to you in the further sessions. All right. And then one note to you is RPA works by programming the robot to perform tasks at the screen level. As I said earlier in the first introduction part, RPA works at the screen level. So whatever the RPA does, it can be viewed on our screen. It is just going to mimic our actions. So it can also be made to be run in the background, but majorly RPA performs all the activities at the screen level. So when I train the bot to open the MS Paint, it will do all the clicks and actions on the screen. Okay. So I can see what all the actions it's being done. All right. So what are the rules that an RPA expert can handle after being an RPA expert? Okay. So these are a few rules which an RPA expert can be made to do. Like being he can be RPA developer, RPA solution architect, a business analyst, implementation manager, infrastructure engineer, and he can also work as a RPA support engineer. Okay, let's look at the features of RPA. So RPA is making a big buzz in the market. So what is so peculiar about RPA that everyone around us in the industry are speaking about RPA? Okay, RPA needs no programming knowledge. Okay, well, we do not need any programming knowledge, but it will be helpful if we have basic idea about flowchart and algorithm, and then how a programming system works. Okay, and it is user friendly. Yeah, and it's not disruptive. Okay. Okay, RP is a technology that will not completely replace human intervention. Okay. So it needs some kind of human some level of human monitoring to be processed. And then work queues, the RP technology can be used to process very less to minimal amount of workload to very huge amount of data. All right. So it can work on a very large amount of data. So so it is about work queues. Then analytics, we can use RPA for analysis purpose. then elastic, then it's elastic, and then it has got a very huge scalability. That's what I said. RPA can be deployed to solve small problems, or small use cases to it can, and then it can also be scaled up to very huge amount of data. Okay, these are the features of RPA. Okay, this is all about introduction to robotic process automation. Then I would like to see you in the next session. Till then, bye.